Hello everyone. I honestly don't know what happened there during the previous part of this episode. We crashed, and I don't know why we crashed, because the issue that was causing so many of the crashes before has been removed, and we haven't had an issue crashing for, like, we haven't crashed in, I couldn't even tell you how long, a week or so, or something like that, without an issue. Maybe even longer than that at this point. So I don't know what happened there, I really don't, and I'm just going to hope it was a random one-off one that was like separate to the rest and it won't happen again. I don't know. So, you know, the fact that we've streamed for days and 4 or 5 hours without issue, I'm just going to assume it was a freak accident. And we'll just see how it goes. If anything does happen, though, obviously you guys know what happened now. I don't know why that happened. But yeah, we'll get back into the game and see if it was just some kind of weird glitch between the game and OBS and the computer. To be honest, at this point, if OBS keeps doing this, I am going to just ditch OBS. And I know a lot of people say about Streamlabs being really bad, but despite the fact that it's really resource heavy, I've actually not had very many issues with Streamlabs. I know it's like kind of a moral standpoint, but like I had no issues compared to what I'm having with OBS of late. So we read the Owl's invitation prior. That's done. And word from Zevran. When I heard your agents would provide a distraction, I did not expect such a roaring fire, the confusion, the running around in circles. It was all very lively. Of course, Lord Enzo and his Venatori were decidedly less lively at the end of it. Okay, cool. Okay. What was the one for Cassandra? I feel like we should get on with that. What was the one for Cassandra? I can't find it though. Okay, the missing seekers. Here we go. The attacks on Haven show that Corypheus corrupted and controlled the Templar Order. This should have been impossible under the watch of the fellow Seekers, but they and particularly Lord Seeker Lucius are nowhere to be found. Have they vanished, or as Cassandra believes, was something
captain sent
done
back
to them?
sketches of the walls. Our experts say they look elven.
Interesting. Does Corypheus send scholars to find something the elves buried? Or something buried with them?
Have they vanished, or as Cassandra believes, was something done to them with ever the truth may come to light? What's the quickest one? Okay. The Seekers may have secret hideaways, according to Cassandra. They will be the first places agents should search.
Inquisitor.
Okay. And then evading the crows. Can we help with that one? No. An offer of help on their terms. I'm just trying to find ones that are shorter. And not find ones that. Oh, I wanted Josephine to do this one, didn't I? Just reading this quickly. Want of concerns about the Venatori. New blood magic on that. Yeah. So. Let's go with that one.
Let us begin.
Can't let them just go in. Cullen would basically have them all dead. So it's 46 minutes on that one for Cullen. There's 51 minutes on that for... Right, okay, cool. So it's going to be a little bit before the next ones. That's really frustrated me that there was a crash. I really want... I can't keep going on like that. I know it really doesn't matter in the you know, the entirety, but it really stresses me out when the videos aren't like full. Like the fact that they're just ending, like, really is getting in my head. Right, not just ending, so to speak, but like getting, you know, cut off. So I really hope it was just a one-off. I really hope it was, because otherwise I don't know what I'll do now, because, well, I do know we'll switch to other software, but really frustrating. Okay. Oh, request from Hardy.
Did you see Scout Grandin on your way back? He should be on watch, but he's gone. Grandin was a good friend of Jace Turbat, one of the researchers. He was killed by Hackonites. I'm starting to worry that Grandin's gone and done something stupid. He was supposed to send word back when he reached his station, but nothing. Keep an eye out for him, please. For me.
Our soldiers are safe.
I helped our soldiers defend against the Hackonite raid.
That's a relief. We've lost enough men to them.
Cool. We'll go right out of camp and see what's on that side. All these guys up. Well, this sounds silly, but that looks like an area to fight a dragon in. Probably isn't. Oh, it's a giant instead. And again, with these that's being here. Can we see a dragon? I'm assuming Hakon is a dragon of some kind. I don't know if you fight Hakon or not. Not me missing a landmark. To be fair, no wonder I missed it. It's right next to the giant. It's not going down well, this giant, is it? Oh, well, that's cool then. Oh, wait, he's back. Hello? Did I give him something that gives him a chance to revive or something? Hello? You guys see that? I must have. Yeah. He's on his knees. Get him. Just die already, dude. You're not fun. You're not cool. No one likes you. Oh, let's cool down again. This time down, down. It's fine. It's fine.
You're not giving up this fight!
I don't want to give up. I'm just getting revived. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Let's try something else. No. Blackwall, you just keep up what you're doing. I'll revive.
I might need some help.
Oh my days. Insanity. Call is probably just going to die again, but that's okay. Just me and Blackwall against the world. Just die already, please. Please just go down. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna revive Solus again. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, Solus is dead again. Oh no, Black Hawk's really dead too. Can you just love it? Just kill him already. It's just a health pool at this point. This is annoying because it's just like, is it even a fight? It just feels like you're attacking a health bar rather than actual enemy. There's nothing like tactical about this, is there? Thank goodness for that, though. Oh, it's these things again.
That must be the island Master Kenrick mentioned.
We'll need to find a way out there.
Okay, and the next one. We're all over this place. One of these ball things too that keep attacking us by accident. Well, we keep attacking them by accident, I guess. Wow, they're just attacking Inquisition soldiers like that.
Sir.
How dare you? Oh, yeah. Is this the Avar fishing village?
What is this? Are the fishers of Stonebearhole too rude to share a meal? The Inquisitor! Let his death to the Lowlanders!
Oh, Hackonites.
Glory to Hakon!
Okay, Fisherman Arvid. Hello,
You
Fisherman.
are the lowlander they call Inquisitor. I am Arvid Rolfson.
Hello.
Well fought. The fish will feed on fool's heart wine this night. I know not what brings you here, but we have no quarrel, you and I.
How long have you been here? Just 1 second.
How long have you lived in the basin?
Stonebearhole's been here a few generations. I was born further north, but we left before I could remember. It was a good life, until the jaws of Hakon arrived. They brought trouble with them. People are expecting a raid, but
You don't agree?
they seem bigger fools than that, for all their boasting. I cannot say what they plan, but it bodes ill.
May I borrow a boat?
I find myself in need of a boat. I need to reach that island.
The Lady's Rest.
What?
That island belongs to the Lady of the Skies. The spirits warn us to leave it be.
It's important to go there.
I don't wish to disturb your lady, but it's important.
If I give you the boat, and you anger the spirits and die, other lowlanders may come for blood. That is trouble for my hold, and not my trouble to take. Go to Stonebear Hold and speak with my thane, Svara Sunhair. Get her blessing. And you may sail to Korth's Rocky Heart, if you wish.
Okay. Cool. Sounds good. Don't mind me just looting the stuff in your house though first, right? Okay, cool. Let's head up to camp here. There's another rift nearby, but I could do with camping first because I have basically no HP. Well, I do. Others don't. Oh, look, another Gurgot. But yeah, just again, remind everyone, if we do crash again for whatever reason, I will probably try and come back and just finish out stream, like do another like little bit, well, depending on how long it, you know, how far we get. But otherwise, you know, it is what it is, so to speak, and we'll resolve the issue one way or another. What's that noise? Whatever that was, didn't sound good. Thea Damon's more like, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. Okay, cool. Well, it's the rift. Got another one over there, might as well do it. really despise pride demons. They're just annoying. More than anything else, just annoying. He's nearly down. It's the last one of the first wave, yes. I didn't realize we had another wave. I'm a moron. Okay.
Falling back!
No. There's so many of them and they're all spread apart and they're all dancing away from me. I'm not enjoying this. Please die. I'm scared. Those Hackanites are going to join the fight. Yeah, I get stunned. I'm going to res Solus whilst we're here. I'm just doing my thing. No! Come on.
Less to worry about.
It's dead. Ah! Thank goodness for that. That took a lot more than I expected. I haven't struggled with a Fade Rift since like Hinterlands.
How can it be so dark? Over there, she'll be overwhelmed.
Oh my gosh, it's Colette. Hello, Colette.
Get back! Get back! Still standing. That's... Inquisitor. Still finding it difficult to breathe, but I'm not strewn across the landscape, so thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm Colette, Professor Kenrick's research assistant.
Yep.
I was hoping
I
to conduct
assume
a
so.
survey of a Tavinta ruin in the hills. I may not have chosen the best route.
You study with Kenrick?
You're Kenrick's research assistant, so that makes you a student at the University of Orlais?
It does? Why?
You're an elf.
Orlesian institutions aren't always accepting of elves.
So the glances and loud whispers remind me. The university accepts those worthy of admission, though elven students are few.
Do you like it?
How do you find it there?
It's not easy, but this is what I want. And I like working for Professor Kenrick. Elven research students, where publications concerned, their work's often deemed not substantial enough for formal credit. But Kenrick cares about people who want to learn. If our research finds an audience, I know my name will be included.
Tell me about the ruin.
What were you hoping to find at the ruin?
The Tevinter's time here was brief, but their architecture endured, offering shelter, forming landmarks. Ancient Avar would have encountered these structures, which certainly predate Inquisitor Emeridan. Evaluating the ruins could offer insight into the region's history, once I can get set up.
You're still going there?
I've read everything we have on Emeridan, and studied up on new excavation techniques. I won't waste this opportunity. If you've a map, I can show you my destination, if you'd be interested in the findings.
Okay, goodbye.
Stay safe.
I will.
Cool. Let's quickly go to this camp. We'll travel up and do that quest for Harding. I think this is the right way. No, it's not. I don't think. It's taking me away. Sorry. 1 second. Travel back there. Went the wrong way. Up river. Up river. We're not getting through that way. Around it looks like. More spiders, always.
We should search the area.
Oh no.
Orders for Grandin.
Undead Hackenites. Hope he hasn't run into more trouble.
Tuscan, whatever that is.
Hold on, Cole! Goodbye!
Okay. Ugh. I think the quest might have messed itself up. 1 second, Lord. just up here.
Should we look around?
These were Hackonites.
A dagger with the Inquisition seal. Property of our missing soldier?
I like the Blackwell's got a little bit of a stake in this quest.
Maker. More dead Hakon warriors.
This dude's going crazy.
Too sharp. Something's wrong.
Yeah. Oh. Really butchered them all.
The Inquisition soldier.
Something's gotten into him.
Inquisitor, I've abandoned my post, haven't I? I had cause, just missing the permission part.
Harding told us about your friend, Jace.
He was studying at the university. Those Hakon bastards. Jace wasn't a soldier, he wasn't even armed. After this, he was going to show me Val Royeaux. I've never been. I thought we might... I can't let this happen.
Can't believe you're alone.
You've been fighting your way through the jaws of Hakon. Alone?
I wasn't a soldier either, not before this. I lived in the Circle. Never had the skill for combat spells, so I picked up a sword. I wanted to fight for the Inquisition. The jaws of Hakon almost ended that, too. I
Oh
was bleeding
no.
out when it saw me. It knows what I know. They will not kill more people. Not like Jace. I will protect them, Inquisitor.
And then, will you stop, or will the rage take you?
You can leave, Spirit.
It doesn't have to be this way. Release Grandin, Spirit.
Release? The spirit remains because I want it to. I will protect our people. I want to fight, Inquisitor.
I can't let you go, demon.
You're not walking out of here, demon.
If you stop me, then I cannot stop them. I won't allow it.
Yay. Nice little innocuous quest turns into kill the guy. Oh, this is a true, like, real big-ass boss fight. Okay. Well, you know, boss fight as it goes. Please stop shielding yourself, Grandin. Can we take it down a little bit faster? Like, that would be great. Like this health bars again. I understand it's like of level now. Blimmin' heck. Any minute now, any second now. Finish him. Oh, you're kidding, right? Really? A shield right now? Oh god. Cool. Anything else in here? Nope. Okay, well, let's go and report this to hiding. Well, actually, let's see if we can find where that ocular is.
Poor lad.
How did I end up off the side? Hello? There it is. Yeah, so are these the same shards or not? So yeah, that's good then, because it means you don't have to specifically get all of them in every zone, assumedly. Kill him. Kill him real good. I think up here, if I'm correct. Hold down there. Get the next one. So yeah, I suppose in a way this stream is now also a test stream to see if everything's fine or not. We're at about the same time as the crash happened last time, so we'll see, I guess. Just can't believe it, to be honest. I was shocked when it happened. You should have seen my face. I was dismayed. I thought, how can that possibly be happening right now? There's that. Right, let's head back to Scout Harding quick. Tell her about everything that's going on. Well, gone on, should I say. Hey, sorry, Harding.
Have you seen the plans for the new camps? Tree houses. It all sounds awful and precarious.
You don't like tree houses?
Don't you like the idea of tree houses?
It's a good idea, in theory. Up where the wild animals can't get us. But having solid ground so far, far below me with nothing but air in between us is just...
You're afraid of heights.
Who would have thought? Scout Harding afraid of heights.
Me? No. No. I'm not afraid. Who's afraid? No one's afraid. I love being up high. Lovely views, fresh air, birds flying at my head. Yeah. I'm a little uncomfortable with heights. Don't tell anyone.
Seems perfectly normal for a dwarf though, right? They're scared of the sky, to a degree, right? Found Grandin.
I've news about Scout Grandin.
Maker. Don't tell me. He's dead, isn't he?
Yes.
Yes, he is dead.
Another one, gone. Just like that. You never get used to it, do you? Maker. I'll miss him. The boy was great company. Terrible jokes, but that was a part of his charm. You know?
Yeah.
I should go.
Safe travels.
Wow. The way that sounds after she's just said that. Really? Really, me? Asshole. Okay. Let's head for this Fade Rift. That'll finish off another quest. I know this isn't the way you're meant to go, but can I get through this way? Yeah. Look, why not? See what happens.
It didn't work.
The rift is down there. So how do I nice and easily and safely get down to it? What have I done? Oh, it's level 26. Can I go this way? Damn.
Good for him.
So we're gonna get out with dodge on that one.
I need help.
I haven't had a party kill, like my whole party killed yet. I'm not about to start now. So we won't do that rift right now. We're going to head back to Skyhold once this combat stopped. We'll see if the war table was the thing that triggered it or not. We have wardens here now as well. We do, cool.
Your worship.
Wow.
Before I do that, I want to see how long Josephine's has left. Oh, 30 seconds. We should look at that. That's great. Back down Samson. Using Maddox as a lead, Cullen has begun to hunt down anyone providing equipment and supplies that Maddox might need for Samson's armor, lyrium reagents, dwarven tools, and so on. Cullen is arranging patrols along roads and bridges for any sign of Samson's forces trading and moving equipment. We could have the patrols leave right away. This would lead to Samson's headquarters.
All right.
Getting the crows, we can put Liliana on that, right? My friend, I did not enjoy our little venture and I hate to be a bother, but I did enjoy our little venture and I hate to be a bother, but I believe you owe me a favour. After all, Lord Enzo is quite dead. As you may recall, the crows and I are not on the best of terms. They were not pleased I stole their target out from under them. It means they don't get paid. They could have taken credit for my work, but I had already written to their employer. I earned the prize after all. The crows would like to speak to me. As you can imagine, they've sent more of their number to Hersinia. It's time I left the free marches. My agents could plan false leads for the crows. Yeah, sure, why not? While I do not trust them, we have at least gained the interest of the de Rossiers. Their initial declarations against us seem to have fallen by the wayside as more traditional deciders of power have come into play. Inquisitor, the fighting was hard, but the Grey Wardens protected us from the demons until Baroness Natalie's siege equipment arrived. We laid siege to the fortress and killed both Marquis Fawn and Lady Legasp, with minimal losses on our side. I regret to inform you that after recent actions, the Grey Wardens have suffered too many losses to be of any further assistance. The last warriors died fighting for the Inquisition in good faith. I've sent their personal effects to white out. Oops. And I know you're busy telling the hairy eyes what to do. humans in a lot of direction. That's fine. We have a problem. Kara's took a squad out, a simple caravan escort, and hasn't reported back. I sent a shard and a shard to look for him, and they never reported back. I hope you can find them. We're running out of the shards, and we only had the one Kara's. Even if he is annoying, the squad's all right though. I'd really like them back. Shakrakar. The nobles have been talking a great deal about Kunari lately. One of them might know more. Okay, yeah, let's send Josephine on that one. So we've got Liliana on a 2-hour one. We've got Josephine on about the same. And we've got Cullen doing that Samson one, which is going to take about 8 minutes. For a time, finding the missing Seekers seemed to be impossible. Early indications point to these men and women heading one at a time into Ferelden, but here their trail went cold. A chance room regarding Ban Loren, a Ferelden nobleman who had not been heard from for months, led Inquisition agents to investigate Care Oswin, and they too went silent. These events are connected, and it seems like this is where the missing Seekers will be found. Cool, we can go with Cassandra there then. Cassandra, let's take Cassandra, we'll take Varric. And for old time's sake, why not take Solus, right? One needs leveling up.
Care Oswin. Odd that the trail should lead us here. Ban Loren is a pious, unassuming man. What has he become involved in?
Everything's going crazy. Everyone's going crazy.
Involved in crazy. Just like everyone else these days.
Truer words have never been spoken. Let's see what lies within.
Sure, why not? Oh.
One down!
Love how we just opened the door and there was just a guy there. We should manage to finish this by the time Cullen's quest is done, or maybe just after.
Promises. I should have known. The Order of Fiery Promise is a cult with strange beliefs about the Seekers. They've hounded us for centuries.
Investigate. What strange beliefs?
What kind of strange beliefs?
They believe they are Seekers, the only rightful ones. They say we robbed their powers long ago, preventing them from ending the world.
Ending the world?
The only way to truly eradicate evil in their eyes. The world will be reborn a paradise. It's all nonsense.
Why not deal with them?
Why haven't the Seekers dealt with them?
We have, many times. They simply reappear after a time like weeds. Nobody knows how.
Can they be reasoned with?
Is it possible to negotiate with them?
They're fanatics, drunk on whatever forbidden magic they can find to make themselves true Seekers. This explains why the Seekers might be here, but not the connection to Corypheus.
Okay, cool. Right.
A Seeker. Did they torture him to death? The Promisers will pay for this.
Hi.
Make her take you!
Wow, Cassandra. Just taking my kill from me there.
As the Seekers of Truth have proven resistant to the effects of red lyrium, the Elder One has seen fit to place them in your care. Reclaim your destiny, and know that the Elder One expects your devotion as repayment. Signed by Lord Samson, Commander of the Red Templars.
Uh-oh.
Does Corypheus not realize the promises want the world to end? What use are they to him?
We'll betray them first.
Corypheus will probably betray them before they get their chance.
But after he gets what he needs out of them. But this doesn't explain how he captured the Seekers in the first place, or what's been done with them. We must keep looking.
Why are Seekers resistant?
The letter said Seekers were resistant to red lyrium.
Our abilities grant us many gifts, but a resistance to red lyrium's corruption? That seems strange. Although it would explain why none have numbered among the Red Templars. And thus Seekers would be useless to Corypheus. He would have no leash to hold us.
You're worried.
You sound worried.
I am. The Seekers are my family.
Yeah, right. Let's head in. Enjoy dying. Just watching them all fade away. That looks incredibly normal. Loot time. Loot time.
Daniel! Daniel! Can you hear me?
Oh.
Cassandra. It is you. You're alive.
As are you. I'm so glad I found you.
Yeah.
No, they put a demon inside me. It's tearing me up.
What? You can't be possessed. That's impossible.
I'm not possessed. They fed me things. I can feel it growing.
Can we help him?
Can we do anything?
I don't know. This thing inside him.
The Lord Seeker. You have to find him.
Of course we'll find him. If he lives, we'll...
Lucius betrayed us, Cassandra. He sent us here, one by one. An important mission, he said. Lies. He was here with them all along. He's still working with them.
Oh. But we met the Lord Seeker.
But we met Lord Seeker Lucius in Val Royeaux. He couldn't have been here.
That wasn't him. It was a demon, masquerading.
What? How could that be?
The Lord Seeker allowed it. He let the demon take command while he...
came here.
Can it be true?
Would he really work with these cultists?
I intend to find out.
Wait. Don't leave me like this, please.
You should have come with me. You didn't believe in the war any more than I did.
You know me. I wanted that promotion.
Nice.
Go to the Maker's side, Daniel. You will be welcome.
Nice.
He was my apprentice.
Oh.
I have never known a finer young man. Now we find Lord Seeker Lucius.
Cool. Nice and pretty over here, though, at least. Cool. Right. Up the stairs.
Lord Seeker Lucius.
Cassandra, with a man I can only assume is the new Inquisitor.
And you're a traitor.
And you're the man who betrayed his own order.
I presume you know we Seekers of Truth were once the original Inquisition. Oh yes. We fought to restore order in a time of madness long ago, as you do now. And we became proud. We sought to remake the world, to make it better. But what did we create? The Chantry, the Circles of Magi. A war that will see no end.
So you help Corypheus.
And aiding Corypheus is supposed to help?
Corypheus is a monster with limited ambition.
And your ambition is so much greater.
We Seekers are abominations, Cassandra. We created a decaying world and fought to preserve it even as it crumbled. We had to be stopped. You don't believe me? See for yourself. The secrets of our order, passed to me after the former Lord Seeker was slain. The war with the mages had already begun, but it was not too late for me to do the right thing.
He's insane.
He's completely mad, isn't he?
Lord Seeker, what you've done.
I know. What Corypheus did with the Templars does not matter. I have seen the future. I have created a new order to replace the old. The world will end so we can start anew. A pure beginning. Join us, Cassandra. It is the Maker's will.
Yeah, definitely the Maker's will. He's at level 7, really? And dead like that.
He was insane. He had to be. The influence of Corypheus, perhaps? Was he trying to disable the Seekers?
If so, it worked.
If so, the plan works perfectly.
He could not have destroyed all of us. I won't accept it. Let us return to Skyhold. I wish to see what's in this Book of Secrets.
Okay. Out through the other door. Hard from the other side, really? Do you want me to really go through the whole place again? Fine by me, I guess. Wait, can you knock it back out that way? What's in here? Don't mind me, you're just looting everywhere. You can't get back out the way you can. I assume the door's barred where it's not meant to be, so if I go back up here, save, and then reload, it might open it. Might just being because like it was registering the fight as not being complete. I don't know. Not annoying at all. Okay, now it's working. Cool. Straight over to Cassandra, we'll speak to her quick. Game.
This tome has passed from Lord Seeker to Lord Seeker, since the time of the Old Inquisition. And now it falls to me.
You seem upset.
Are you alright? You look drained.
On the contrary, it's a delight. I'm riveted.
Oh, you're joking.
Do you know what the Rite of Tranquility is? The last resort used on mages in the Circle, leaving them unable to cast, but depriving them of dreams and all emotion. It should only be used on those who cannot control their abilities, but that has not always been the case.
Is that what the book says?
Does the book say it was used for other things?
No. As a Seeker, I looked into abuses. Mages made Tranquil as punishment. What finally began the Mage Rebellion was the discovery the Rite of Tranquility could be reversed. The Lord Seeker at the time covered it up, harshly. There were deaths. It was dangerous knowledge, the shock of its discovery in addition to what happened in Kirkwall. But it appears we've always known how to reverse the Rite, from the beginning.
Why keep it hidden?
Why keep that knowledge a secret?
We created the Rite of Tranquility. To become a Seeker, I spent months in a vigil, emptying myself of all emotion. I was made tranquil, and didn't even know. Then the vigil summoned the spirit of faith to touch my mind. That broke tranquility, and gave me my abilities. The Seekers did not share that secret. Not with me, not with the Chantry, not even with... There's more. Lucius was not wrong about the Order. I thought to rebuild the Seekers once victory was ours. Now I'm not certain it deserves to be rebuilt.
You can do anything.
If anyone can rebuild them into something worthwhile, you can.
But are they worth rebuilding?
You could make them worth it.
I will think on your words. Thank you. I could not have done this on my own.
Why am I so small here? Hello? I'm gonna want to speak to her quick, see if there's anything else to be said. Also, Sir's here.
Inquisitor?
It's good to see you.
About the tranquil cure.
I want to talk to you about the cure for tranquility.
It's not a cure. Not truly. Mages who were once tranquil lose all control over their emotions. They become irrational, unable to focus. Perhaps that state eventually passes and they can be helped, but it will take time to investigate.
You will investigate.
But you are going to look into it.
That is my intent. I would not want news of a cure to spread until we know for certain we can help these people. Once we have that, however, then I will spread the word myself.
Bye.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Cool. To the keep. Well, you know what I mean. The throne room. Not to like count my eggs before they hatch, but everything seems to be okay so far. We've done basically double the time that the last bug happened. I can only hope that it's not going to happen again. Inquisitor, we tracked Samson's remaining Red Templars escorting a supply caravan to a hidden location in the wilderness. Could be his headquarters. I expect verification before the hour's over. I've already begun preparing a squadron of soldiers to accompany us. Allow me to debrief you in person when your duties permit. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to send... Lord de Rossi is asking for additional assurances and partnerships as he drives his family through the mire of allegiances in the capital. Some houses have switched sides, others ceded holdings, entirely to avoid the shame of officially losing all standing. More and more they are concerned with station and alliance, or what objections they stated about the Inquisition.
All right.
Okay, cool. Right, cool. We'll go and do this quest for Cullen now.
Your worship.
What have you found?
We have him, Inquisitor. We found Samson's lair.
Woo!
My duties usually keep me here, but for Samson, I'll make an exception.
It'd be good to have you.
I'm looking forward to fighting by your side, Commander.
Likewise, Inquisitor. We'll depart at your leave.
Right to Matt. Okay. Alright, to go against Samson, I feel like we're going to need Red Lyrium is Varric's game. Cassandra's probably interested in this. And let's take Vivienne, why not?
This is it. The heart of Samson's command.
I don't
This is
see him
crazy.
anywhere. Or hear him.
Nor I. Maker, tell me he hasn't fled.
Let's go. Oh. It's fine. Just kill him. It's all good. It's all good. Templars. All of them? Looks like all of them. Well, apart from those up there, but that's different. Oh. Oh look, a behemoth.
This place is already half destroyed.
Samson. I think you're right. Still, we dealt Samson.
I just want to level up again, to be honest. Got one down, one down. Down here. Slide. Through to the next room. Just having someone on the team with ice powers is just basically like a guarantee, like a definite, especially when you're going up against like Templars, because like you can get through their shields like all the time. Right, okay, through the doors. This looks great. Very homely. Oh, Maddox.
Hello,
Assumedly.
Inquisitor.
You know me?
It's Maddox, Samson's tranquil. Something's wrong. I'll send for the healers.
That would be a waste, Knight Captain Cullen. I drank my entire supply of Blightcap essence. It won't be long now.
Wouldn't have hurt you.
We only wanted to ask you questions, Maddox.
Yes, that is what I could not allow. I destroyed the camp with fire. We all agreed it was best. Our deaths ensured Samson had time to escape.
You threw your lives away for Samson? Why?
Samson saved me even before he needed me. He gave me purpose again. I wanted to help.
Well, pretty cool, I guess.
We should check the camp. Maddox may have missed something.
Yeah.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Samson left a message. For me.
What does it say?
Drink enough lyrium and its song reveals the truth. The chantry used us, you're fighting the wrong battle. Rippius chose me as his general and his vessel of power. Now there's such nonsense. As if I would sympathize.
Anything else?
This must have been Maddox's room.
The fire couldn't destroy these entirely, whatever they are.
I've seen similar implements for forging with lyrium, none this advanced.
Tranquil often design their own tools. Agnes should be able to make sense of them. If Maddox used these to make Samson's armor, she could use them to unmake it. We have him.
Okay, Slayer. Alright, let's head all the way to the front then. Nice place though. Not me hitting my head up the gate. Back to Skyhold. I went the wrong way. Well, sort of went the wrong way, but I can recover.
The Red Lyrium deposits are being destroyed, and we've cut the Red Templars down to the core. It's a pity Maddox thought his sacrifice was the only answer. But that leaves Samson with a severely curtailed army, and enchanted armor he can't maintain. You did it.
We did it, Cullen. Oh, 1 second. Tabbed out. Samson will be desperate. Let's go with Samson will be desperate. Why is my person not showing up? Here we go.
We've backed Samson into a corner. Having nothing to lose leaves men at their most dangerous.
We're getting recruits by the hour. There's more than a few ex-Templars among them. We've struck a blow and given people hope. This is a true victory.
Inquisitor, I finished it. Are you talking? Sorry. Have it anyhow.
You mean this rune?
It's not just any rune. I made it with red lyrium and what's left of poor Maddox's tools. The rune acts on the median fissures of lyrium to... It'll destroy Samson's armor. He'll be powerless.
Corypheus loses a general.
We'll cut Corypheus off from his most powerful officer.
Maddox covered Samson's tracks thoroughly. But wherever Samson's retreated, we'll find him. Your army stands ready, Inquisitor. For Samson, for Corypheus, for whatever you command.
Solid. Cool.
Your worship.
Okay, I've done right. Journal. Because this path, wicked eyes, wicked hearts, yet in a circle subject to his will. Okay. So we really only have at this point, everywhere is just like really minimal side quests. Apart from obviously like the 2 DLCs. And yeah, so, okay, cool. Right. So, my thoughts are as follows. I think I'll AFK real quick and get myself a drink. I'm also going to check to see if there's anything that gets locked out once you finish the Winter Palace. I don't think there will be, but there might be. So I'll check that. But we're pretty much up to. That's the only one that I need to really worry about, I suppose. Everything else wouldn't really matter. Like the DLCs obviously aren't going to be locked out. So everything else is, I doubt. So it's literally just to see if Cole's mission and like if the operations. But then again, the operations, if we lose them, we lose them, because I can't be like waiting for the rest of the game. The operations, you know, even if there are loads. So I will. Oh, I hit the wrong thing there, but that's fine. We'll be back in like 2, 3, 5 minutes. Something like that. Anyway, be right back. Hello. Okay. I think we should be fine to start this quest. So, and if we lose anything, it is what it is. What it is. What it is. So, let's head to the Winter Palace. Let's go. It's time. Who are we going to take? I think Cassandra, Vivienne. Who else? Who else would be good at a ball? Sarah's a bad idea. It's either Dorian, but he's to Vin, so that might be seen as a bad shout. Varric? Let's take Varric. Sure, why not?
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
Inquisitor Adar, it is my great pleasure to meet you. The rumors coming out of the Western Approach say you battled an army of demons. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
What's that cost? That support cost?
Exactly what would be required to get that Imperial support?
I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. Prepared to shock the Assembly by appearing as the guest of a hateful usurper, my lord? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
Aren't we exciting people?
Can't imagine that crowd has seen anything better than us in their entire lives.
I knew we would get along famously, Inquisitor. As a friend, perhaps there is a matter you could undertake this evening. This elven woman, Briala, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
It's worth investigating.
That sounds like something I should look into.
Be as discreet as possible.
I'll try.
I detest the game, but if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
Yeah, let's.
Is that the Inquisitor?
An ox? Impossible.
That's not the Inquisitor. It's just somebody's pet.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, wait there. Whatever your name is, have you seen a ring? It is very important, and I need it back. It was a gift from the Countess Montbelliard, enchanted by the Fomari. I cannot go into the ball without it.
Is it valuable?
Is this ring particularly valuable?
Its worth in coin is not as important as its social value. It was a gift from a member of the Council of Heralds. If she finds out I lost it, she will never forgive me. Not even if I live to be 1,000 years old.
Sounds like fun. That sounds serious.
That's a terrible predicament.
If the Countess finds out, make her have mercy. Should you happen upon it, I beg you, let me know.
This is going to go wrong, by the way. I hope you all know that. Wow, that went well.
Maker, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
Sorry, I found it. Just gain court approval, which is usually the result of finesse, entertaining people, or keeping with appearances. The higher court approval is the better.
Is this the ring you were looking for?
You are a treasure! I cannot believe you found it! You have saved me a lifetime of mortification. How can I thank you enough?
You're welcome. Cool. Right.
Where has that servant gone? Elves, always shirking their duties.
Is that the Inquisitor?
It cannot be. Surely not.
You guys are so rude.
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspard will ruin us all.
More Hala statuettes. Where are they at? Would you look at that? A Hala statuette.
Where has that servant gone? Elves, always shirking their duties.
Guys, let's stop the elf hit, okay? Please. Imagine if you lost court approval for that.
All the Delancey is here.
Maker, I hope not.
Okay, let's go to that room and open the Hala door. Okay. I assume that it'll give us the key through the door. Oh my. My inventory's full. Oh no. I have to be careful with anything I get rid of currently. Because I have actually not got my gear on.
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valois.
Explore the palace gardens.
I told you we should have worn the silver brocades.
Gaspard never struck me as pious. He must think he gains a military advantage with the Inquisition.
Lady Nightingale makes me nervous.
Oh. Great plaque. Cool. The stuff I'm missing here? Oh.
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valois.
Are all the Delanceys here?
Maker, I hope.
We can go up this side, do we?
Do you mind? We don't wish to be disturbed.
I'm sorry. The storage key. Wait, did I pick it up? Must have.
Interesting.
Eavesdropping.
Any word from the front lines?
My spies said the bodies were beyond counting.
Surely the Empress will put an end to the war tonight.
Well, that's the hope, guys, isn't it?
If the Maker does not hear us now, just pray.
I don't feel like that needed me to hide, really. But there you go. So much stuff to do. Why is this giving me so many quests? Is there stuff upstairs for these quests as well now, or is it just like... It's still saying explore the palace gardens.
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspard will ruin us all.
Is there anything else now or not?
What is Lady Pentecost wearing?
Yeah, doesn't look like it. I'm going to enter the Winter Palace and hope for the best and hope I haven't done something wrong.
It's been too long since I've had any...
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please.
Yeah.
I must warn you before you go inside. How you speak to the court is a matter of life and death.
Uh-huh.
It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
I'll be careful.
I'll keep my guard up. Don't worry.
The game is like Wicked Grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer in the Fade with the Fear Demon.
Warn you this as well.
It might be a good idea for the others to hear this warning. Cassandra is usually not the subtle or cautious type.
I'll have a few discreet words. Everything will be fine.
Yeah.
Andraste, watch over us all.
Brilliant. Phenomenal. Okay, so it looks like I can't go back outside now.
Can Gaspard take the throne without the backing of the Council of Heralds?
He plans to take it by force. If the Council won't recognize him, he'll march against them.
Hello, Varric.
Seriously, did you get a look at the steps? I think they're gilded.
Colin.
It will take some time to get our men into the palace. I'll alert you when we're ready.
Cassandra.
This dress uniform is preposterous. Formal armor would have been better.
Okay.
How can they call this a vestibule? It's a foyer.
I heard Celine was having the entire
barely
wing
have the size of the
redecorated.
foyer in the Imperial
But the timing
Palace.
is atrocious.
It's obviously just a Why would she do such a thing now?
I'd call it more of an antechamber myself.
No one asked you.
I had hoped to tour the Royal Wing Gardens again.
I have heard they are the finest in the Empire. It's such a pity the wing is sealed. How could the Empress afford to renovate the palace with a war going on?
You're right.
That it wasn't renovations at all. Who does Orzammar favor in the negotiations tonight?
His Majesty King Narmer has made considerable progress supplying the Grand Duke's army with the weapons needed. How has the lyrium trade?
Interesting.
Annoying. Oh, eavesdrop, don't mind if I do.
Good to know.
If nothing else.
I had no idea.
The guest wing is not open to the public at this time, Inquisitor.
What is Gaspar up to? It wouldn't surprise me if he brought the Inquisitor here as a prank.
Why are there so many elves here?
The Empress invited them.
Just making sure. I feel like we're missing stuff here. I feel like I'm messing this up somewhere along the way here.
I wish there was more news coming from the Grand Cathedral.
Grand Duke Gaspard.
Is becoming an
Let's speak to him. Oh yeah, we get announced here, right?
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lord Inquisitor Adar.
Yeah.
Vanquisher of the rebel mages of Ferelden, crusher of the vile apostates of the Mage Underground.
Remember to smile. This is all for show, my dear.
Champion of the blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Seeker, Cassandra, Allegra, Portia, Calogera, Philomena.
Get on with it.
Pantagast, 14th cousin to the King of Navarra, 9 times removed. Hero of Orlais, right hand of the Divine.
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor?
Okay.
Lord Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities.
Didn't we have something to do with
We will
Leeds?
certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
It's an honor.
I'm delighted to be here, Your Majesty.
We have heard much of your exploits, Inquisitor. They have made grand tales for long evenings. How do you find Halam Shiral?
It's lovely.
I have never seen anything to equal the Winter Palace.
We hope you will find time to take in some of its beauties. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
Thanks, I think.
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
Cool.
Tell me, Yvette, how are Mama and Papa? Are they perfectly happy in the studio? Mother is the same as always. Meaning she's after you to do more work. You always take her side. I don't take her side. I happen to think, as she does, you might attend to more of the estate's duties. Also, do stop slouching.
Wow. Okay, right.
Josephine! Oh, Josephine! Is this him?
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montillier.
Another Lady
There
Montelier.
can never be too many Lady Montilliers in Thetis, can there?
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything.
Okay.
Is it
What do you want to know?
you and Josephine are going to elope and move to the Anderfels and join the Grey Wardens and fight Darkspawn? Yvette, I want to know.
Excuse me?
What are you talking about? Of course not.
found it so romantic.
Investigate. Who would you support here?
Which power should the Inquisition throw its weight behind?
Celine has held the throne successfully for years. I see no profit in ousting her. Gaspard has run military campaigns, but never a kingdom. His transition would be, let us say, chaotic.
Any tales about Josephine?
This may be my only chance to hear about when Josephine was a girl.
Oh yes, as she told you about when she was 10 and...
Yvette, stop.
Fine. What about when we were climbing the cliffs by the...
No.
She once told the Duke of...
Absolutely not.
She still plays with her doll collection when no one's looking.
Yvette! That's absurd. Absolutely preposterous.
Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself, Lady Yvette. This is the first time I've encountered any of Josephine's family.
She would forget to mention the artists. I've been studying painting under Antiva's royal tutors. You should be proud, Josie. I'm going to be exhibiting my work next season in the city's biggest salon.
Have you actually sat down and finished the painting yet?
I must wait for my inspiration.
And I must wait for your tutor's pills.
Wow. How was the evening?
Enjoying the ball?
I see many of...
The dancing is so dull, your worship. But the Empress's gallery is magnificent.
Yvette.
Sorry, Josie.
Please continue, Josephine.
Go on, Josephine.
Half Royal must be empty. So many of the Empire's finest are in attendance.
Wow.
They've noticed the Empress paying you special attention, but they don't quite know how to take advantage of it yet. This uncertainty won't last long, I'm afraid.
Okay, goodbye.
I'll see you later.
Another time.
Cool. Right, there's that done.
Can you believe the Inquisition fill its ranks with apostates? You just know that will give
Okay, so we can leave. We can go back out if we want to. I think, maybe, I don't know. Vivienne.
And here we are. You haven't embarrassed yourself as much as I feared. Well done, my dear.
What's with the masks?
I've always wondered, what's the Orlesian fascination with masks?
We all wear masks, my dear, not just the people in Orlais.
Okay,
Who you are
Vivienne.
as a son, a lover, a friend is not the same man who speaks for Andraste and leads the Inquisition. Orlesians codify this truth, make it visible. By giving each of these selves its own separate face, they believe they can be their truest selves, unmasked.
Have you seen anything?
Anything happening I should know?
Keep an eye out for Celine's pet apostate. I've no doubt she's involved in this.
Investigate. You're having fun, aren't you?
It seems like you enjoy this, Vivienne.
This is the game, Inquisitor. Of course I enjoy it. If I didn't, I'd be dead by now.
Any advice about the court?
Any words of wisdom for navigating the ballroom?
Speak to the Council of Heralds. 6 of them are here tonight. The 7th member of the Council is indisposed. His absence will complicate the negotiations. The Council are the highest-ranking players of the game. They see everything. They might know something we can use.
Okay. Do you support?
Tell me, Vivienne, where do you want the crown to fall?
What I want is irrelevant, darling. Orlais requires stability, and that is best served by Empress Celine.
Just be ready for trouble.
Be ready to act when I give the signal.
Always, my dear.
Okay, cool.
Perhaps we can speak later, Inquisitor.
Oh. Am I not good enough for you yet?
You must dance with me, Commander. You cannot stand about all evening. I'm afraid not. Thank you. Inquisitor, did you need something? The sooner we track down this infiltrator, the better.
Investigate. Any advice?
Do you have any advice?
Orlesian social events don't fall within my area of expertise.
Okay, well.
There are a few here we can trust. Be careful.
Who would you support?
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
Gaspard's claim to the throne is fair. Orlais needs someone capable of responding to the crisis at hand. A military-minded leader seems the best option.
You have admirers.
You've attracted a following. Who are all these people?
I don't know, but they won't leave me alone.
Not enjoying the party?
I take it you're not enjoying yourself.
At this point, the headache I'm developing is preferable to the company.
Anything to report?
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
I'll let you know at once if I do.
Okay.
We'll talk
Carry
later.
on.
I await your signal.
What were they doing in the
married,
Western
Commander?
Approach? It's a
I'm
wasteland.
Married to my work.
Still single, then?
Is that him? Can I get you a drink, Commander Cullen?
No, thank
I still remember the day they came to tell me that
What was that? Reply. Let's go into the vestibule. Speak with Leliana.
Good. I was hoping I would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic.
Yeah, and you know her.
I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
There's an apostate court.
How can Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
That's worth investigating.
That sounds exactly like the person we're looking for.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
Okay. Cassandra. Let's speak to Cassandra again.
This ball is a waste of time, like all Orlesian foolishness. Let's find the Venatori collaborator and get out of here.
We seen anything yet?
Have you witnessed anything noteworthy?
Nothing yet. I will let you know.
What do you think of this?
You don't seem to care much for the ball.
Orlesians pretend their petty squabbles are a game. Yes, let us treat murder, corruption, and deceit as delightful amusements. How wonderful. We are here to save Empress Celine, and it galls me. Why does she merit our protection? The Empire would be better off without her. Gaspard is the leader Orlais needs in this crisis.
Think so?
You support the Civil War?
Of course not. Chaos is what Corypheus wants, and we must oppose him.
Yeah.
Were it up to me, however, I would let Celine fall and Gaspard take the throne.
Damn.
He would see the true threat, not spend his time throwing balls and writing letters.
I'm going to leave the conversation quick because what I want to do is I want to save. Because I'm going to ask Kat to dance, but I don't know how Josephine will react to that, so...
I don't suppose you'd like to dance, Lady Cassandra.
Now? This is hardly the time. We're here to find a killer, not dance.
Fine. Keep your eyes
Stay
open.
alert. We don't know where the enemy is hiding.
I'll be watching for trouble. The sooner we leave this place, the better.
Blow the Grand Library. Okay.
Is there any progress on the Helmi expedition to Amgarak?
House Dace remains steadfast in all attempts to get into the Tig.
Isn't Amgarak that DLC from Origins? Golems of Amgarak, wasn't it?
The last dispatch said they were riding with
Nothing there. No. I'm running around this place like a lunatic. Into the ballroom again. Having a ball.
Lady von Blanchard, Duchess of Valmontaigne, Chevalier of the Empire, hero of the Battle of
When my third husband, Pierre, lost his life to... Another time, perhaps?
Wow, you're so rude.
Smile, Commander. You're so handsome when you smile.
He is
Well.
just as handsome when he doesn't.
Look at Lady Cambien's slippers, trimmed with pearls and emeralds.
And emeralds?
those buckles. Toss her into the lake and she'll sink right to the bottom. What a disaster.
Shoes? That's your
There's a
concern?
Tevinter assassin on the loose, and you're concerned about buckles on shoes.
Everyone needs a hobby. Besides, you can learn a great deal about a person from their clothing. Gold and jewels on a dancing slipper. A slipper is easily lost and finds itself in the dust and dirt. She is unconcerned with the possibility of losing the shoe or soiling it. A vulgar display of wealth. But Lady Cambien's family has recently lost most of its holdings. They have their title, but little else. So, how did Cambien acquire such a grand shoe, What has she done? Who has she bedded? These are all useful questions, no?
Fair enough. Investigate. You seem different here.
You're different here than in Skyhold. More approachable, perhaps.
This is Halam Shiral, Inquisitor. This is the Imperial Court. This is the beating heart of the Great Game. Of course, everyone is wearing a mask. I learned this very young. I was still a girl when I attended my first ball. All this, the smiles, the small talk, it is a dance. And like any dance, it can be learned. For some of us, it has become so familiar that the steps may be performed in our sleep.
Who should we support?
What do you think the Inquisition should support?
What we need most of all is a stable Olay. Either Celine or Gaspard can give us that.
I've literally split. I'm split down the middle.
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
Very interesting. It may not help our investigation, but we can put it to use. A little more dirt like this, and we might have some leverage in the court. If you find more, let me know.
Anything to report?
Have you seen anything interesting?
Oh yes. Halam Shiral is lousy with scandals and scheming. But no sign of our Tevinter infiltrator, I'm afraid.
We'll speak later.
I should go. Be on your guard.
Doesn't it end up being her cousin or something? The woman from Leeds?
Not since his regiment joined the fighting.
I've got 46 approval with the court.
Inquisition was here. We can only hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspard will ruin us all.
Okay, well, back out here, I guess, but I don't know what I've got to do now. Oh.
Leave us.
Interesting.
Eavesdropping.
The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
The one off the garden. Statuette.
There must be something here.
With a coin. Look at that. Wait, isn't that the ones that we did in the Caprice coins? Wasn't that what happened in the things that we were using in whatchamacallit? Oh, I forget its name now. Dragon Age 2! That's the name I was forgetting, but Mark of the Assassin is the word I was looking for. Eavesdropping. I hate that noise.
Boring.
Well, well, the Inquisitor.
That's me.
Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. How curious.
Investigate. Gaspar is your
I
nephew?
didn't know the Grand Duke was your nephew.
He's my brother's eldest boy. Always a difficult child, Gaspar. Never listened, never did what he was told. He was raised a prince. All his life we told him he would be emperor. It was his destiny, his duty. What else should he do with his life if not fight for his destiny?
Have you seen anything?
Have you noticed anything strange this evening?
My niece Florian hasn't spoken to me all evening. That's not like her.
What can you tell me about the Civil War?
See, I told you it's the cousin.
Insight, you've come to the wrong man. It's war. It is brutal and terrible and sometimes necessary. There's nothing more to say.
Good evening.
Another time, my lord.
And the coin. Oh.
My lord! My lord Inquisitor!
Oh no.
May we have a word? It is very important.
The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
I'm happy to hear from her.
I am always honored to hear from Her Majesty.
Oh, she is the honored one, Inquisitor.
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in his holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspar is defeated.
How kind of her.
That's a generous offer.
The Empress believes wholeheartedly that the Inquisition is our best hope for peace in these difficult times.
She looks forward to cementing a formal alliance.
As soon as Gaspar is out of the way.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
Look forward to masquerade, by the way, and we weren't given a mask. It's fine. I didn't want a mask anyway.
Lady Nightingale makes me nervous.
This is a private conversation.
Sorry. I go around here and eavesdrop.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine.
Oh my. Scandalous!
You only say that because you fancy the Empress's pet apostate. It sickens me to think of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that?
That's true.
They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me.
Anything more to say on that one? Or is that done? It's done. Okay.
Gaspard is wasting his time.
I don't like that guy.
Nothing he does could
Nobody
win
should
over
own
the
as many
Council of
hunting dogs as he
Heralds
does.
now.
You should have considered that before.
Eavesdropping again.
I had no idea.
Whispering Elf.
You don't want to be here, stranger.
I assume a member of the council.
Inquisitor Adar, how delightful. I am Lady Marcelette, court historian to Her Imperial Majesty.
Investigate. What are your duties?
What exactly does a court historian do?
I am responsible for the historical records of the court. I maintain our library and record all official proceedings.
You're recording the ball?
Are you here to chronicle the events of the evening for posterity?
Oh yes, this is a momentous occasion. The first meeting between the Grand Duke and Her Majesty since the war began. Even if, Maker forbid, the talks should fail, it is an important moment in the history of the Empire.
Enjoy the party.
Good evening, Lady Marcelette.
Another time, perhaps.
Interesting.
Does anyone really think the war will end?
Eavesdrop.
He hasn't made the pickup. It's been hours.
He went into the servants' wing. Nobody's come out of there all night.
I'll tell Brianna we have a situation.
Did you hear what Gaspard said to Duke
I am
Germain?
not talking to you
He's
until we get home.
Well, well. What's this?
Imperial Guard.
This way is closed. Please, use the main entrance to the ballroom.
The band is still waiting for their refreshments.
Okay, nothing else this way.
I heard the Inquisition was here.
You're too gullible.
Philippe should have returned hours ago, dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspard's vitriol.
Philip is a jerk.
Awfully selfish of this Philippe, running off to play and leaving you with all the work.
I've half a mind to inform the Dowager. That would teach him to shirk his duties to roll some elven maid. Tonight of all nights, leaving me to convey Gaspard's death threats to the council. Wonderful timing, Philippe. Thank you for listening to me rant. You are too kind, Inquisitor.
I got 10 approval from that. Like, brilliant.
Interesting.
I'm doing good at this court approval shit.
Waste of time. Interesting.
Does anyone really think the war will end tonight?
The Empress says.
Leave us.
I don't think a servant could say that to me, really, in the nicest possible way.
Does anyone really think the war will end
Gaspard
tonight?
is wasting his time.
The Empress
I didn't expect the Inquisitor
I
to
feel,
be so
I feel like this is gonna. Do you know what? Save first, because I want to just. I thought I would lose court approval for climbing up here, but apparently not. Oh, look at that. How long's too long, by the way? Sure, I'm meant to light these in somewhere. Guess it'll tell me when I get the right one first, I assume. Oh my gosh, I'm losing approval. It's not going to be Judicael 2, is it? So it's going to be Etienne 1. Nope. Okay, so it's 1, 2. This should be that simple? Yeah, okay. No, so it's literally down that side. Oh my gosh. We're losing approval. I did that this last time. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. So it's literally just, oh my gosh. I should have probably just read about this at this point. Cool. Okay, leave that then. Okay. Oh, you're kidding. Okay, I'm back in the normal court now, okay. Hand those to Liliana and see how she feels about those.
I heard the Inquisition was here.
You're too gullible. Another time, perhaps?
Rude. Again.
Ugh. So many crimes of fashion.
I have some information.
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
This is good work.
That puts us at 67.
My dear Maximilian. Lord Inquisitor.
Oh, you'll finally talk to me. Care to dance?
Would you care to dance, Lady Mantillon?
You, Inquisitor, are a delight. One does not often find foreigners so well versed in the game. But you have other dances to perform first. Perhaps You will save me a dance for later?
Investigate. What do you think of the ball?
I'd like your opinion of this gathering, my lady.
It's doomed to fail, of course. Celine knows that. At least it should be amusing. We haven't had such a menagerie at court in living memory.
Seen anything interesting?
Have you noticed anything odd this evening?
Too few Imperial guards stand in attendance, my dear. A shame. They are so pleasantly decorative.
Goodbye.
Good evening, my lady.
The fact that I've got an operation now to dance with her.
The Inquisitor was handed out of the Fade by Andraste.
Lady Nightingale makes me nervous.
I've an idea.
I heard the Inquisition was here.
You should invite all your too gullible.
Lady Nightingale makes me nervous.
What did we go through before? Was it outside and to the left? .72 approval with court is pretty good.
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does can win over the council.
So far, no one notices this, by the way. A statue. I jump back down quick. Cool. And now climb back up again. I won't lose any court approval. And we needed a holler for over here, right?
That's the bell. I should get back to the ballroom.
Apparently if I wait till the second bell, I did see this when I was doing my stuff, if you wait till the second bell, get more approval.
Gaspard is wasting his time.
Get these pastries out to the diplomats.
The Duchess has asked for too many. I can't carry them all.
For threatening to burn them all in their homes.
You're stopping again.
That would be the second bell. Fashionably late now.
Go, 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 go. Don't get me stuck. Let me out. Let me in. Yeah.
Well, well. What have we here?
It's her!
The leader of the new Inquisition. Fabled herald of the faith. Delivered from the grasp of the Fade by the hand of blessed Andraste herself. What could bring such an exalted creature here to the Imperial Court, I wonder? Do even you know?
It's a mystery.
You may never know. Courtly intrigues and all that.
Such intrigues obscure much, but not all. I am Morrigan. Some call me advisor to Empress Celine on matters of the arcane. You have been very busy this evening, hunting in every dark corner of the palace. Perhaps you and I hunt the same prey.
It's a good question.
I don't know. Do we?
You are being coy.
I'm being careful.
Not unwise, here of all places. Allow me to speak first, then.
Okay.
Recently I found and killed an unwelcome guest within these very halls. An agent of Tevinter. So I offer you this, Inquisitor. A key found on the Tevinter's body. Where it leads, I cannot say. Yet if Celine is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can.
Is the Empress safe now?
You left Celine alone. Is that wise?
I must return to her anon, but she is safe enough. For the moment. 'Twould be a great fool who strikes at her in public in front of all her court and the Imperial Guard.
Why'd you protect her?
What's your interest in protecting Empress Celine? Are you her bodyguard?
Do I seem a bodyguard to you?
I mean, no, but
If
that doesn't
anything
mean...
were to happen to Celine, eyes would turn first to her occult advisor, even if they knew otherwise. There are sharks in the water, and I will not fall prey to them. Not now, not ever.
Why did you kill him?
Why did you kill the agent? He might have had useful information.
I would not have slain the man on sight had he not attacked me first. Why? Undoubtedly, I caught him in an illicit act. I did not know from whence he came until after the battle, and regret only that I could not capture him alive. What intentions the Imperium has here, I suspect you know far better than I.
I know what door it opens.
Briala's people are whispering about disappearances in the servants' quarters. This key may lead there.
The ambassador does have eyes and ears everywhere, does she not? Proceed with caution, Inquisitor. Enemies abound, and not all of them aligned with Tevinter. What comes next will be most exciting.
Okay. Ah!
There's the Dowager. Don't make eye contact.
She wouldn't want to speak with a nobody like you anyway, cow.
Did she just call her a cow? Fucking hell!
Oh, sweet Gérard. Lord Inquisitor.
Yeah, we've already spoken to her.
Another time, perhaps?
Liliana.
Ugh. So many crimes of fashion.
Investigate. Oh, back. I have some information.
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
They'll never live this down.
Yeah.
Why would the Empress invite that elf woman?
Lady Fleur.
Game, of course.
Inquisitor,
Celine has
to what
something
do
up
we
her
owe
sleeve.
this honor?
We are always delighted to speak with you, of course.
Her Imperial Majesty is unfortunately occupied at present.
Investigate. Can I ask about the talks?
I'd like to know more about the negotiations.
Investigate. Why hold a ball?
It seems strange to hold peace talks during a ball.
Oh, do your people have no customs surrounding great occasions? How sad.
By all
That feels like I'm
tradition,
losing
moments of great
court approval.
solemnity are celebrated with revels and feasts.
While joyous occasions are
But-
given time for reflection and contemplation.
We must never forget that life is both bitter and sweet.
The ball is an opportunity to celebrate life and hope for the future, while we mourn those killed in the war.
Investigate. Tell me about the leaders.
What can you tell me about the other parties involved in the talks?
Gaspard is a decorated general, much beloved by the Imperial army, and a legend among chevaliers.
He is better suited to the battlefield than the throne, and he would gladly make his palace a war camp.
He's also fiendishly charming.
Lady Briala has great intentions to change the lives of the elves for the better.
Even if her plans could never work and would only provoke hate crimes against alienages.
She is an idealist, but her lack of patience could prove disastrous.
What are Celine's goals?
What is the Empress trying to accomplish with the negotiations?
Peace is her only objective, Inquisitor.
Gaspard and Briala are driven by personal ambitions, but those desires threaten the safety of all Orlesians.
The war must end tonight. We must conclude this to deal with the larger crisis.
You're right. Back. Investigate. I have questions.
Perhaps you could tell me something then.
Who are you, ladies?
We haven't been properly introduced.
How rude of us to forget.
My Lord Inquisitor, allow me to present Lady Couteau.
And Lady Colombe.
And of course, Lady Fleur. We are the Empress's ladies-in-waiting.
Tell me about Celine.
I'd like to know more about Empress Celine.
Her Majesty has held the throne since she was just 16 years old.
She is respected and beloved, not just in Orlais, but across Thedas.
She doesn't care much for liver, and she drinks her tea black.
Cool. Good to know that, I guess. I found something.
My investigations turned up something interesting.
It's about Briala.
It concerns Ambassador Briala.
The servants spy for her.
Her people have infiltrated every part of the Winter Palace.
This is extremely alarming, Inquisitor.
She could be spying on our every word. How exciting!
She's killed negotiators.
She killed ambassadors from both Celine and Gaspard, and forged documents to both sides.
How despicable!
After the Empress extended her hospitality?
She's better at the game than we thought.
Investigate. I found something.
My investigations turned up something interesting. It concerns the Grand Duke.
You threatened the council.
He's made a lot of threats to the Council of Heralds.
The Grand Duke is all talk, Inquisitor.
Very loud talk, accompanied by swords.
He has never had any skill at the game.
Let's discuss an alliance.
If the evening ends favorably for the Empress, how does the Inquisition benefit?
Her Imperial Majesty brings the might of the Orlesian Empire with her friendship.
She is also a respected diplomat and world leader. She can forge alliances for you with Rivain, Antiva, the Underfels.
And she throws the best parties.
Okay, fair. I found something. Let's see if there's anything else there.
Turned up something interesting.
Okay, no, okay.
Good evening.
Until next time, Inquisitor.
Do take care.
Enjoy the masquerade.
I will. Okay, where's this Briala?
Duke Gaspard has made
Inquisitor?
a fortunate alliance.
He's fortunate.
Did you see Gaspard dance?
He and Celine aren't getting anywhere, it's obvious.
Where is Ambassador Briala? Hello? Wait, a palace, here we go. It's actually not showing it, what?
Alban and Colette.
Who cares? Is that Marquis Etienne? He's fiendishly handsome.
You were acquainted with my darling
Mistress
Elsie.
Nightingale, what a pleasure to see you again.
It doesn't look like negotiations are going well.
Oh, here we go.
Inquisitor Adar. The stories claimed you were barely capable of speech.
Wow!
You've charmed some of the nobles. We'll see how long you can keep their favor. What brings you to me?
Investigate. I want to ask about the talks.
I want to know more about the peace talks.
Tell me about the leaders.
What can you tell me about Celine and Gaspard?
Gaspard is a warmonger. He served in the war against Ferelden and fought a dozen skirmishes on the Navarran border. He's a simple man. Simple men aren't hard to manipulate. Celine is the voice of reason in the Empire. But reason is cautious. Reason looks for compromise. Reason doesn't choose radical change, however sorely it may be needed.
Investigate. I want to know more about you.
I had a question about you, Briala.
I'm an elf, Inquisitor. That should tell you everything you need to know about my life. I'm good at what I do. And so that matters. I will help my people no matter the cost.
Oh, okay. You and Celine were lovers?
I've been told you were romantically involved with the Empress.
I didn't take you for a gossip monger, Inquisitor. I suppose your
What can I
spies
say?
already briefed you, so there's no point in pretending. Yes, Celine and I were lovers once, but we've gone our separate ways now.
Who are you?
What's your story? How is an elf invited to the Empress's ball as an ambassador?
Empress Celine and I have history. There was a time when I put my spies at her disposal. She knows my qualifications. We had a falling out. Now we are negotiating to determine whether I return to her side in the war.
What happened?
What do you mean, we had a falling out?
She betrayed me. Turned me over to the guards on a trumped-up charge to save her political reputation. It wasn't personal. It's the game. That's how all Orlesians justify these things to themselves. It wouldn't do to let the court know she had an elven friend.
If she doesn't win you back to her side, what do you intend to do?
I have contingency plans. I'm not a child putting all my hopes on a single ball. This evening,
Don't
gives
trust
me access
Brianna
to
at
Duke
all.
Gaspard. He's challenging. Not as progressive or persuadable as his cousin. But with time and sufficient blackmail, he might work with us.
That's remarkably honest.
I'm surprised you'd admit that, considering the circumstances.
I know it's incriminating. Few harbor more resentment against Celine than I. But if she died after inviting me here, the court would certainly pin her death on me. An elf assassinating the Empress? Alienages across Orlais, across all Thedas, would be purged. That cannot happen.
Okay. We'll talk later.
We'll speak more later, Ambassador.
Another time, Inquisitor.
Doesn't look like
I would
negotiations
love to
are
hear
going
about
well.
your time in Kirkwall. Another time.
I told my seventh husband, Renard.
I told my 7th husband, by the way. 7th husband. I told my 7th husband. Oh. Okay, right. Let's go into the 7th quarters. Can't wait for this to go wrong.
This could be worth checking out.
Let's get into it. Okay. Oh, we've got the whole party with us.
Someone will be held accountable for this.
I'm not equipping everything right now. Can I just do that and it just puts everything on? No. Okay.
Who the elves Briala's people are looking for.
I don't want to put all the armor back on right now. Just want to leave this stuff on and hope it returns everything to me afterwards. Unless it just seems like I can't do anything.
Let's look around.
Oh, a statuette. Cool. We're losing approval whilst we're out here, though. That's the concern.
This was no servant. What was he doing here?
This man was a Council of Herald's emissary. Curious to find him here.
The crest of the Chalon family. Duke Gaspard will answer for this.
Time to have a word with the Duke. Venatori agents! That must be the Venatori leader.
Oh, we're genuinely doing no damage with the armor we've got on. Oh my shit. Varric seems like he's doing okay because he has his usual stuff on. Ridiculous. Well, not his usual stuff, but he has whatchamacallit on him. My days. I knew it was going to be this much. Like, why didn't they just make it so it was just like, why make it so it was like stuff on top, like, that actually took over your armor?
The Venatori were watching this approach.
I don't want to grab that weapon anyway. Look at that. Varric hasn't even got his crossbow on. What? Bianca. Okay. All right. The fact that this is all going to come off again is so annoying.
They're organized.
Do sort of need to check everywhere though. Make sure we don't miss anything. See that leap? It's just that good. Read the document. Read the document over here. I'm losing my way. I don't know where I've been and haven't been. Where am I even at this point? Okay. It's back to the courtyard. So back through here. Or not even back through. It's the way we came before. I don't know anymore. Okay, yeah. We've gotten a full circle, I think, at this point. Well, arguably a full square. Oopsie. Freaking Venator. Okay, any holler in here? Yep, there's one.
What's your footing?
Make it take you.
Okay, let me just... No. Fun. Oh.
Fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Briala.
Shouldn't you be dancing, Inquisitor? What will the nobility say?
I'm sure they're devastated.
No doubt there's a line of people breathlessly waiting for dances with me.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was. You cleaned this place out. Will take a month to get all the Tevinter blood off the marble. I came down to save or avenge my missing people. But you've beaten me to it. So, the Council of Herald's emissary in the courtyard. That's not your work, is it?
I found him dead.
He was dead when I arrived.
I expected as much. You may have arrived with the Grand Duke, but you don't seem to be doing his dirty work. I knew he was smuggling his chevaliers. But killing a council emissary? Bringing Tevinter assassins into the palace? Those are desperate acts. Gaspard must be planning to strike tonight.
Gaspard didn't seem
Are
desperate.
you sure he's behind this? He was too easygoing for a man plotting treason.
Don't let his charm blind you. He's Elysian. That smile is his mask. I misjudged you, Inquisitor. You might just be an ally worth having. What could you do with an army of elven spies at your disposal? You should think about it.
And the cost?
What do I have to give you in exchange for this army of spies?
A moment of consideration. I know which way the wind is blowing. I'd bet coin that you'll be part of the peace talks before the night is over. And if you happen to lean a little bit our way, it could prove advantageous to us both. Just a thought.
Okay, cool.
More politics and double dealing. Is there anyone here who is not corrupt?
It's the game, my dear. Everyone plays it here.
It's the game, my dear. Sorry, I'm just running back through here to open the vault. Because I can.
An elven locket, stored away in a palace safe. Unwise, Celine.
I'll admit, I didn't think the Empress was this sentimental.
Got that back too, I think. Okay. Read. Oh my gosh, bring it over the table. Not reading. Don't mind me just charging through the paddock. Oh, what was that?
We are in your debt, Inquisitor.
I don't think we lost that much approval. Like 87 down to 73 is not the worst. I can deal with that. It's a long quest though, isn't it?
That's the bell. I should get back to the ballroom.
I wait for a second bell again. Can I get more influence?
Did you see that knife-edged servant girl in the kitchen? The ginger.
Keep talking. I am starting to believe I was there.
I need to get one of those.
Don't we all?
Is it true what they say? You're the Inquisitor, are you not? We heard stories of your accomplishments.
I'll exaggerate.
Some of those might have gone a bit far.
I told you, Philippe.
Not everyone fights an archdemon and lives to tell. It's an inspiration.
Talk to Cullen.
If you like, Commander Cullen could give you all the details of that battle. He's in the ballroom.
Really? But I shouldn't leave my post.
You'd only be gone a moment.
Philippe, the world is coming to an end. If we don't hear this story now, we'll never have a chance.
You're right. Thank you, Inquisitor. Let's go.
Yeah. Where is it all? Can I get in there now? Oh my gosh, I can. Oh my gosh.
There must be something here.
Okay, right, cool. Cool, I think we did pretty well again. I don't know if we're going to get all of the side quests done for this one, because I think some of them are just a bit painful, but...
We met briefly. I am Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon. Welcome to my party.
May I help you?
Is there something I can do for you, Your Grace?
Indeed you can. I believe tonight you and I are both concerned by the actions of a certain person. Come, dance with me. Spies will not hear us on the dance floor.
Let's dance.
Very well. Shall we dance, Your Grace?
I'd be delighted. The Tal-Vashoth are hardly known for political maneuvering. Just what interest do you have in our little war?
Orla's war. Is Thetis' war.
I assure you, the effects of this war reach far beyond the borders of the Orlesian Empire.
Perhaps it does.
There's meant to be music right now, but obviously I've got it turned off, so...
the center of everyone's world.
It took great effort to arrange tonight's negotiations. Yet one party would use this occasion for blackest treason. The security of the Empire is at stake. Neither one of us wishes to see it fall.
I can agree with that.
I think I can agree with that, yes.
Then you have lifted a terrible burden from my heart, Inquisitor. The world is filled with doubt and uncertainty. Fear rules more hearts than any empire. I know you arrived here as a guest of my brother Gaspard, and have been everywhere in the palace. You are a curiosity to many, Inquisitor, and a matter of concern to some.
Which am I to you?
Am I the curiosity or the concern to you, Your Grace?
A little of both, actually. This evening is of great importance, Inquisitor. I wonder what role you will play in it. Do you even yet know who is friend and who is foe? Who in the court can be trusted?
I trust the Inquisition. Who do you trust?
An excellent question. I might ask the same of you, Your Grace.
Oh. Everyone's loving it.
In the Winter Palace, everyone is alone. It cannot have escaped your notice that certain parties are engaged in dangerous machinations tonight.
Isn't everyone?
I thought dangerous machinations were the national sport in Orlais.
You have little time. The attack will come soon. You must stop Gaspard before he strikes. In the Royal Wing Garden, you will find the captain of my brother's mercenaries. He knows all Gaspard's secrets. I'm sure you can persuade him to be forthcoming.
We'll see what the night has in store, won't we?
Well, we had a full par, but we got to 100. Oh, we got to 100.
You'll be the talk of the court for months. We should take you dancing more often.
I got some information.
The Duchess had some interesting things to say.
Of that, I have no doubt.
Were you dancing with Duchess Floriane?
More importantly, what happened in the servants' quarters? I heard there was fighting.
I hope you have good news. It appears the peace talks are crumbling.
I found Venatori agents. Floriane is up to something.
The Grand Duchess tried to convince me Gaspard is the traitor, but I'm not sure I buy it.
Floriane and her brother are thick as thieves, but she would give him up in an instant to save herself.
Then, the attack on the Empress will happen tonight.
Warning Celine is pointless. She needs these talks to succeed, and to flee would admit defeat.
Then perhaps we should let her die.
We're letting them succeed?
I thought we were here to stop the assassination.
Listen to me carefully, Inquisitor. What Corypheus wants is chaos. Even with Celine alive, that could still happen. To foil his plan, the Empire must remain strong. This evening, someone must emerge victorious.
And it doesn't need to be Celine. She's right.
Do you realize what you're suggesting, Leliana?
Sometimes the best path is not the easiest one.
What is the best path?
You're asking me to decide what's best for Orlais.
More than that, Whoever controls the Imperial throne will affect all of Thedas.
You cannot stop Corypheus without a decision. You must support someone, or all is lost.
Then we should support Celine. She is the rightful ruler. Why would we say otherwise?
Because she led Orlais to this point. I say Gaspard, provided his sister is wrong about him.
I would suggest Brialla. She could bring true peace, not only to the Empire, but also to its elves.
This is, however, your decision, Inquisitor, not ours.
I need more information.
I can't decide this. Not yet.
You must. Even inaction is a decision, Inquisitor.
You could speak to Celine in the ballroom, but she won't act. Not without proof.
If Gaspard is guilty, he'll admit nothing. If he's innocent, he knows nothing. We need the truth.
What did Duchess Floriane tell you?
She said Gaspard's mercenary captain is in the royal wing, that he knows about the assassination.
Which could be a trap.
Or a lead. Either way, you should search the private quarters in that wing for clues.
Then get me access. And in the meantime, get your soldiers into position.
At once. Be careful, Inquisitor.
This is going badly, isn't it? Oh. Finally finding another Caprice coin just here.
And my 8th husband.
Oh my, her 8th husband.
What a pleasure to see you again.
So many crimes of
I
fashion.
might keep that information in case I need it to up my, you know,
all the Delonces.
score again.
I hope not.
Oh my gosh, I was thinking, where did I hear the name Delonce before? Those are the guys from DA2 as well that everyone hated, right?
Interesting.
Oh, don't mind me eavesdropping.
Just gossip.
Okay. Go to the royal wing. Let's go. Oh. Oh, you guys are all ready, but I have to get changed again. Brilliant.
Are we going to sneak around to look through the Empress's unmentionables now?
Yes.
Just how drunk are you, boss?
Boss. Shut up, Varric. Shut up, Varric! Uh-oh. Oh. Knocked him out the window. Yes! Defenestration.
Oh, thank you.
Are you hurt?
Are you all right?
I don't think I'm hurt. No one's supposed to be here. Brialla said... Oh, I shouldn't have trusted her.
Investigate. Brialla sent you here?
Brialla told you to come to this wing of the palace?
Well, not personally. The ambassador can't be seen talking to the servants. We get coded messages at certain locations, but the order came from her. She's been watching the Grand Duke all night. No surprise she wanted someone to search his sister's room.
Investigate. Could anyone else send orders?
Is there anyone else who knows the code and the drop location who could have written those orders?
I don't know. Any of us could do it, but... No. No one else would send me here. It had to be Brialla.
Okay, investigate. This is Florian's room.
So this room belongs to Grand Duchess Florian.
It used to. This had been her private room in Halam Shiral since she was a child. But this part of the palace was damaged, and the royal family moved to the guest wing.
What are you looking for?
What were you trying to find in Florian's old room?
The message didn't say. I should have known it was a setup.
How'd you get in?
This wing is sealed. How did you get in here?
Easy. The door was unlocked. One of the others probably handled it.
Tell me what you know.
If there's a reason you distrust Briala, I want to hear it.
I knew her. Before. When she was Celine's pet. Now she wants to play revolution, but I remember. She was sleeping with the Empress who purged our alienage.
Can you testify to that?
Would you be willing to testify to that, if I asked?
Absolutely. If the Inquisition will protect me, I'll tell you everything I know about our ambassador.
Go to the ballroom. Find Commander Cullen. He'll keep you safe.
Thank you. Make her protect you, Inquisitor.
Hey, that worked out well. Hala statue.
What happened here?
You painted Orlesian assholes! What I...
Oh.
Inquisitor, what a pleasure. I wasn't certain you'd attend. You're such a challenge to read. I had no idea if you'd taken my bait.
Here for another dance?
I fear I'm a bit busy at the moment if you were looking for a dance partner.
Yes, I see that. Such a pity you did not save one final dance for me. It was kind of you to walk into my trap so willingly. I was so tired of your meddling. Corypheus insisted that the Empress die tonight, and I would hate to disappoint him.
Investigate. What does Corypheus want?
Why kill the Empress? What does Corypheus want to achieve?
Celine's death is a stepping stone on the path to a better world.
Is it though?
Corypheus will enter the Black City
and
claim the godhood waiting for him. We will cast down your useless maker and usher in a united world, guided by the hand of an attentive god.
Yeah. Why help Corypheus?
You're Orlesian royalty. Why would you help Corypheus attack your empire?
You think so small, Inquisitor. Why settle for an empire when Corypheus will remake the entire world? I admit, I will relish the look on Gaspar's face when he realizes I've outplayed him. He always was a sore loser.
What do you get out of this?
What exactly is in this for you?
The world, of course. I'll deliver the entire south of Thedas, and Corypheus will save me. When he has ascended to godhood, I will rule all Thedas in his name.
I love how he's telling like everyone this, by the way, because he told Tevinter the same thing, etc., etc. You won't succeed.
You won't get away with this, Florian.
But I already have. In their darkest dreams, no one imagines I would assassinate Celine myself. All I need is to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. A pity you'll miss the rest of the ball, Inquisitor. They'll be talking of it for years. Kill him, and bring me his marked hand. It will make a fine gift for the Master.
The duck and roll. Right. Kill these guys. I hate to spare demons once again.
Make it!
Okay. No. Oh, we finally lost an approval point. Well, Yeah.
Say good night.
And just his tits, what was all that? Were those demons? There aren't any more of those blasted demons coming, right?
Those were in fact demons.
Good eye. Those were definitely demons.
Maker bless me. Demons? How could there be demons in the fucking Winter Palace? I knew Gaspard was a bastard, but I didn't think he'd feed me to fucking horrors over a damn bill.
Gaspard did this to you?
Duke Gaspard lured you out here?
Well, his sister. But it had to come from him, didn't it? And all that garbage she was spewing doesn't mean anything. Gaspard had to be the mastermind.
You sound Ferelden.
Your accent sounds Ferelden. I thought you were one of Gaspard's mercenaries.
Born and raised in Denerim. Seems like I should have stayed there. The Duke wanted to move on the palace tonight, but he didn't have enough fancy chevaliers. So he hired me and my men. He had to offer us triple our usual pay to come to Orlais. Stinking punsy cheesemongers.
Okay. Come work for me.
Want a new job? One that pays better? The Inquisition can always use a good mercenary company.
You hiring? I'm game. Anything's better than this bullshit. You want me to talk to the Empress or the court or sing a blasted song in a chantry? I'll do it.
Another agent. That's not the way. This way. Venatori, left and right. Venatori. I don't give a shite. Die already, please. Thanks. Where's Mahala statues? Am I stuck in here? I'm kind of at my tether with these quests now. I just want to get out of here. Like cool, the Hala stuff, yeah, great. But I just want to finish the quest at this point in the nicest possible way.
Where has that servant gone?
Thank the Maker you're back.
Look at me, just in my normal stuff.
Speech soon. What should we do?
Okay. Publicly expose the judge's crime to the court, avoiding further bloodshed. Save Celine's life, then deal with the Duchess. Allow the Empress to die before dealing with the Duchess. Okay, yeah.
Wait here, Cullen. I'm going to have a word with the Grand Duchess.
What? There's no time. The Empress will begin her speech any moment.
owe the court one more show, Your Grace.
Inquisitor?
Everyone is watching.
The
Smile.
eyes of every noble in the Empire are upon us, Your Grace. Remember to smile. This is your party. You wouldn't want them to think you had lost control.
Who would not be delighted to speak with you, Inquisitor?
I seem to recall you saying, all I needed was to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. When your archers failed to kill me in the garden, I feared you wouldn't save me this last dance. It's so easy to lose your good graces. You even framed your brother for the murder of a council emissary. It was an ambitious plan. Celine, Gaspard, the entire Council of Heralds, all your enemies under one roof.
This is very entertaining, but you do not imagine anyone believes your wild stories?
That will be a matter for a judge to decide, cousin.
Gaspard? You cannot believe this. You know I would never... Gaspard?
Take her away.
You lost this fight ages ago, Your Grace. You're just the last to find out.
Get fucked.
Your Imperial Majesty, I think we should speak in private. Elsewhere.
Your sister attempted regicide in front of the entire court, Gaspard.
You're the spy master. If anyone knew this atrocity was coming, it was you.
You don't deny your involvement.
I do deny it. I knew nothing of Florian's plans. But you knew it all and did nothing.
I don't know which is better. That you think I'm all-seeing, or that you're trying so hard to play innocent and failing.
Enough. We will not bicker while Tevinter plots against our nation. For the safety of the Empire, I will have answers.
Riala helped stop Florian. Reveal evidence of Gaspard's crimes to the Empress. Let's do that.
I wouldn't have caught Florian in time without Briala's help.
You were working together?
Of course.
We met your mercenary captain.
Thanks to Briala, Gaspard's mercenary captain will testify that he hired men to infiltrate the palace.
Hired thugs? I didn't expect you to stoop so low, cousin.
Don't be naive, Celine. The only difference between a mercenary and a common soldier is a uniform.
Keep talking, Gaspard. Eventually, you'll convince somebody.
His men infiltrated the ball.
Here, I have the letter Gaspard penned to his general ordering his men into position inside the palace.
Can you blame me? Considering what transpired, preparing to repel an attack was the course of wisdom.
Do I really need to go on?
We've all heard enough to damn the Grand Duke.
Thank you, Inquisitor. There can be no doubt of your treason, Gaspard.
No, it seems there cannot.
Briala found all of this out for your sake, Celine.
In light of overwhelming evidence, we have no choice but to declare you an enemy of the Empire.
Ooh.
You are hereby sentenced to death.
No.
You have enough proof to dissolve his support for the throne, Your Majesty. You don't need to take his life.
As a favor to you, Inquisitor, I will let him live. Gaspard, you are hereby banished from the Empire on pain of death.
Is that all? You're too kind, Celine.
Thank you, Inquisitor, for all your efforts tonight. I owe you my life, and Orlais owes you its future.
I feel like Briala probably isn't going to be happy with me for like not really focusing on her, but
You have done a service for the Empire never to be forgotten, my friend. This piece is your doing. You truly are the instrument of Andraste.
Orlais will never forget your part in this. Nor will I. Lords and ladies of the court, the civil war which has plagued us is at an end. The Orlesian Empire is whole again. Those who drove us into war for selfish gain have been dealt with as traitors. Gaspard de Chalon is guilty of treason. He is no longer our cousin and shall never again hold title or land in Orlais. We have lost enough. No more! Now, we can move forward to healing.
But don't we fight someone in the courtyard? I'm sure we do.
In our hour of need, the Inquisition has faced these dangers beside us. It is the honor of Orlais to stand with Andraste's herald to end this crisis.
Or is it if you play it out a different way? I don't know.
Our children and grandchildren can say that we left them a brighter world. Will you address the court, my friend?
The enemy is connected.
Our enemy is clever. He manipulated the highest-ranking members of the court. If we want victory, we will have to fight him in more ways than one.
We of the court must use our resources. Not every battle is won on the field. But that is tomorrow. Tonight, feast, my friends. Enjoy our victory. There will be many more to come.
The Orlesian nobility make drunken toasts to your victory, and yet you are not present to hear them. Do you tire so quickly of their congratulations?
Yeah, pretty much.
Visitor? 'Tis most fickle, after all your efforts on their behalf.
They ran out of punch.
I would have stayed, but the punch ran dry. Scandalous.
Indeed. Let us see if you take this piece of news as poorly. By imperial decree, I have been named liaison to the Inquisition. Celine wishes to offer you any and all aid, including mine. Congratulations.
Investigate. You want to join us?
I had no idea you were interested in joining the Inquisition.
The assignment has been given to me, regardless of my personal
Yeah,
interest.
but you have personal interest,
Celine knows
though.
you face an opponent who wields great magical power, which is far more important than her own curiosity. You will require my knowledge if you are to defeat such magic. Regardless, Corypheus is a threat to Orlais and to myself. Thus, I am not opposed to the appointment.
What can you do?
What skills do you have that would benefit us?
I have knowledge which falls beyond the realm of most mages.
Dun, dun.
I suspect this is also true of Corypheus, thus it behooves you to add to your arcane arsenal, yes? Mundane knowledge will not bring the rift in the sky to a close, after all.
You're a blood mage.
When you say knowledge beyond the realm of most mages, do you mean blood magic?
I know many obscure, forgotten, and forbidden arts. Some of it you might consider blood magic, yes? Should thought of that frighten you, allow me to offer reassurance. Knowledge alone does no harm. What I possess I place at your disposal, to make use of or ignore as you desire.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the Inquisition, Morrigan.
A most gracious response. I shall meet you at Skyhold.
Woo woo!
Is everything all right? You look troubled.
It's been a long night.
I'm just worn out. The night has been very long.
It was a tumultuous evening, but Orlais is safe now. It was worth the struggle. Is there anything I can do? Can I get you anything? A drink, perhaps?
Would you like to dance?
Would you care to dance with me, Lady Josephine?
I was hoping you'd ask.
So yeah, I think the Cassandra romance just isn't happening. I'm gonna be honest. Sorry guys. Just to clarify once again, in case anyone was wondering.
The matter is urgent, Lady Josephine.
I am well aware of that, revered mother.
We will need them to return to Val Royeaux as soon as possible. There are ceremonies, ordinations. Maker's mercy.
That's quite impossible at the moment. However, I will see to this matter as soon as possible.
My Lord Inquisitor. Please, may I have a word with you?
How can I help you?
How may I assist you, revered mother?
With the political turmoil put to rest, our minds turn to a single question. The next divine. We cannot answer it without the left and right hands of Divine Justinia V.
I have already told you, revered mother. Lady Leliana and Seeker Cassandra cannot be spared from their duties.
But surely with the support of the Empire, the Inquisition will not be harmed by the loss of just 2 souls.
Investigate. Why do you need them?
Why do you need Liliana and Cassandra?
They were Her Holiness's most trusted advisors. They represent her legacy, her hopes for peace in Thedas. They could rally the Grand Clerics to follow as no candidate from the clergy has been able to.
They're candidates for Divine?
Liliana and Cassandra are candidates to become the Divine? How is that possible?
Not yet. But they could be. We need them to be. There is precedent. Other times when clerics remained deadlocked, a successor was chosen from outside the clergy. Lady Liliana and Seeker Cassandra were Justinia's most trusted friends and advisors. Our late Divine is still held in high esteem. To honor her, the Grand Clerics might support one of them as successor.
How long will they be gone?
How long does the Chantry need them?
Several months, at least. If one of them is crowned Divine, she would not be returning to the Inquisition.
Those are crucial people.
These aren't just any 2 people. They are key members of the Inquisition.
For the sake of Thedas, we must ask you to make this sacrifice.
This will have to be settled later. The Inquisitor has only just returned and has important business to attend to. You must excuse us, revered mother.
Goodbye. Bye.
Don't let them detract from your victory at Alam-Shiral. We've beaten his wardens and stopped his intrigues. Soon, Corypheus will have no place to hide. Cullen is hoping to press our advantage. We'll plan our next attack when you're ready.
Slay, we're 24. Nice. Okay, so. P. We are going to get the Warhorn. Where is it? Yeah. Cool, apply. Cool.
Your worship.
Okay, so let's sit in judgment first, and then we'll go out and do my plan now is basically, because I think we've done a lot today, is to set off the next operations and leave it there for tonight, because we've done a lot.
I do not believe a reminder is necessary for this accused. Her capture and disgrace could not have been more public. Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon, although her titles are among the dignities already at risk of forfeiture. You spared her life despite her treachery. What becomes of it now falls to you.
Welcome to my party.
Out of your element, Floriane. Welcome to the Inquisition. My party.
Despite her posture, Lady Floriane has acknowledged your authority.
Should I curse you on behalf of the Elder One? I realize he had no intention of honoring the concordats I manipulated. Do as you must. I respect your mastery of the game, even as I despise your victory. Celine does not know her fortune.
Common work with the common.
Like most nobility, she's never walked in the shoes of those she endangered. Lady Floriane, I give you a chance. Common work. Farm work. Do some good.
Sentenced to walk with animals? How droll.
Big Lamau. I love judging people. It's one of the best parts of the game. Just gonna be real, just gonna be honest.
It's time to plan our next attack. What's the state of the Inquisition?
We're well loved in Orlais. Say the words and Empress Celine will send her support.
And your actions at Adamant denied Corypheus his army of pet demons. With Orlais' support, our numbers match his. Corypheus' followers must be panicking.
My agents agree. Our victories have shaken his disciples.
Let's hope for deserters.
Perhaps they'll rethink following the Darkspawn Magister from the dawn of time.
Yeah.
Where is Corypheus
Sure.
now?
After you dealt with the Duchess, Corypheus uprooted his major strongholds. He's moving south to the Arbor Wilds. His army clearly wasn't prepared to flee. Our victories have them on the defensive.
We'll keep them there.
They've terrorized Thetis long enough. We end them now. If Corypheus is hiding in the Arbor Wilds, that's where we'll go.
But what is Corypheus doing in such a remote area?
His people have been ransacking elven ruins since Haven. We believe he seeks more. What he hopes to find, however, continues to elude us.
Which should surprise no one. Fortunately, I can assist.
Please continue.
You have my attention, Lady Morrigan.
What Corypheus seeks in those Forgotten Woods is as ancient as it is dangerous.
Which is?
'Tis best if I show you.
Can we not do that right now? Like, can we not do that right now? Can we leave that for later? We do that later?
This
Guess not.
is an illuvian, an elven artifact from a time long before their empire was lost to human greed. I restored this one at great cost, but another lies within the Arbor Wilds. That is what Corypheus seeks.
How did you do this?
You can restore an artifact like this?
There was a price, but one I gladly paid. I found legends of an elven temple within the Arbor Wilds, untouched. It proved too dangerous to approach, and thus I turned elsewhere to find my prize. If Corypheus has turned southward, he could succeed where I failed. The Illuvian would be his.
What does it do?
Cool things
A
like
more
that.
appropriate question would be, where does it lead?
Cool. Didn't want to do this right now, but
If this place once had a name, it has long been lost.
my glasses are all over the place again. It's fine. They've probably been like that for ages.
The crossroads. A place where all Illuvians join, wherever they might be.
This could be useful.
A useful trick.
For one who knows the way, certainly. The ancient elves left no roads, only ruins hidden in far-flung corners. This is how they traveled between them. As you can see, most of the mirrors are dark, broken, corrupted, or unusable. As for the rest, a few can be opened from this side, but only a few.
Investigate. How did you find this?
How did you find out about this place?
My travels have led me to many strange destinations, Inquisitor. Once, they led me here. It offered sanctuary.
Sanctuary?
Not all the mirrors lead back to our world. The ancients were nothing if not resourceful.
What's that mean?
If they don't lead back to our world, then...
Places between, like this one. I can describe it no better. For a time, I had a respite with the man I loved. For a time, I had a safe place. But only for a time. One cannot remain in between forever.
Open for this side.
What do you mean, a few can be opened from this side?
Some of the Illuvians have been left unlocked, like doors accidentally left ajar. All others are closed. They can be opened only from beyond.
Opened how?
With a key.
You have a key?
I suppose you have such a key?
The key can be many things. Each Illuvian is different. I have knowledge as well as power. Often that is enough.
Corypheus wants this?
Corypheus wants to come here?
This is not the Fade, but it is very close. Someone with enough power could tear down the ancient barriers.
And enter the Fade in the flesh, like Corypheus wanted to do with the Anchor.
He learned of the Illuvian in the Arbor Wilds as I did. He marshals the last of his forces to reach it. You have made Corypheus desperate, Inquisitor. We must work together to stop him, and soon.
Cool. Well, let's head back across for now. Cool, right. Kieran? I'll just quickly do this, I'm sorry. I keep saying we'll stop stuff, but they...
You're the Inquisitor. You're very tall. Mother didn't say you were a Kunari.
I am indeed a Kunari.
Oh? I'm told it's the first thing one notices about me.
I noticed your blood. It doesn't belong to your people.
Kieran, are you bothering the Inquisitor?
Of course not. Did you see what's on his hand, Mother?
I did see. 'Tis time to return to your studies, little man.
Cute.
My son. Never where you expect him to be, naturally.
He's your son?
I didn't know you had a son.
Why would you? I take great pains to not let my own reputation affect him in any way. To most in the Imperial Court, he's simply a quiet and well-spoken lad. Perhaps the heir of some distant family. But he goes where I go. Worry not, Inquisitor. Kieran is a curious boy, but seldom troublesome.
Where is his father?
Will his father be joining us as well?
'Twould be most unlikely. His father helped raise Kieran for a time, but events have conspired to take him elsewhere. So 'tis but the two of us, Inquisitor. Your fortress is a large place, and you will scarce notice our presence.
You must be proud.
He seems like a fine young man.
But not the sort one might expect a woman like me to raise. No son of mine would be raised in a marsh, bereft of contact with the outside world. His future will be difficult enough without my adding to his burden. To think, until recently this place stood decrepit, occupied only by the desperate and the lost. Now it is party to events that threaten to shake the world. I wonder if it is pleased.
You know about Skyhold?
It sounds like you've heard of Skyhold before.
This fortress was built upon the remains of a site holy to the ancient elves. They called it Tara Salan, the place where the sky is kept. It is said that from here, they reached up to the heavens to bring them down to rest. They abandoned it, as did the humans who came after them. Bones laid upon bones, silent until your arrival.
I'm rather fond of it.
I like this place. I've made it mine.
The magic in this place has seeped into the stones, protecting it from darkness. Those who let it fall to ruin did not know what they possessed. You, I think, shall do it justice. You were kind to welcome my aid, Inquisitor, even knowing as little of me as you do. I will do my best to aid your cause with all the knowledge at my disposal. This I swear to you.
It's very serious.
You swear it? That's rather serious.
Some might think Corypheus a madman for seeking godhood. Yet one must ask, what were the old gods? What secrets of theirs did the ancient magisters know? What I fear, what all should fear, is not that Corypheus believes he can succeed. 'Tis that he actually may.
Fair, true. Okay, we're getting out of here. We're going to do, what we'll do next time round is we'll do a quick like run round everyone. And see what everyone's saying and doing and thinking, etc. But we need to like, I need to, like we've done 12 hours this weekend. Like I've committed a whole waking day to this weekend. So we're gonna get operations going and bow out for a little bit. I'm really happy though. I'm happy we got to do this again, and I'm happy that the stream seems to have been fine. So I think whatever happened was just a freak version of what had happened previously. Oh, Morrigan's with us still. Oh my gosh, the quests don't never stop. Eligan, it's been a pleasure, Zevran. Oh, cool. Master 138, it was lovely to see at the Winter Palace. Your presence in our court is like the emergence of the first lilies in spring. In the spirit of friendship, I'm offering the Inquisition a unique opportunity. You may be aware that King Wilhelm of the Enfeld is about to celebrate the third birthday of his only son, Prince Baldwin. The festivities will be quite lavish and representatives from nearly every court and theatres will be bringing gifts. Wilhelm is an exceedingly pious man. Even for an Ander, a gift from the Herald of Andraste delivered to the party could earn the undying approbation of the Anderfels. I know exactly what to send. We need only a messenger.
Let us begin.
Cool. Okay. The missing players of the Valakars. Ambassador, I've heard the same disturbing tales you have, that the Inquisitor comes from Parvolant to convert the faithful to the Qun. Many gullible souls believe the tales, and the countryside between Valchevron and Valforet has become a dangerous place for Canary to be seen. I have heard that a militia is forming in one of the caverns near the coast. I would suspect your missing mercenaries to be there. Go carefully, these men are fanatics. Comte Lothair. This is as becoming a clear favourite in the war of station that is ongoing between the noble houses. The Montclairs have all but ceased to exist socially, and many are scrabbling for traditional alliances. Lady Eustace Richelieu has emerged as a strong voice at court and suggesting several arranged marriages to solidify ties and presumably the standing of the house as arbiter and matchmaker. So many quests. Okay, investigate Elven ruins. Inquisition contacts report a group of elves investigating ruins in the Emerald Graves. The ruins may be connected to the Emerald Knights, an order of elven warriors that predates the fall of the Dales. The history contained within would be of great value to the Dalish. The Emerald Graves have been experiencing unrest of late. If a small delegation met with the elves and offered assistance in their search, it could provide an opportunity for cooperation between the Inquisition and the Dalish, strengthening our reputation with the clans in all air. A few of our soldiers are scouting nearby. We can divert them to the elves' location. A few of our soldiers met with the elves at Dinan Hanin. The elven ruins and the Emerald Graves. Their leader, Taven, wished to work with us as a sign of cooperation between the Inquisition and his clan. However, some of his party are aware of our presence and the Inquisition's intentions. Our interest in strengthening our relationship with Dalish would appear more genuine if you met with him in person, Cullen. Annexing Kirkwall? Right, okay, I'm definitely going to be sending Cullen on that one. I'm not letting Anders do that. I'm not Anders. I'm not letting frickin' Sebastian do that shit. Freeing the Valakast mercenaries. How long is that one going to take? 6 hours. That's a good one to do. Well, 4 with Cullen, but then Commander, by all reports, this cave the Kunari were taken to is heavily fortified. We cannot estimate how many fanatics are inside or what defense they have in place, nor do we know for certain the prisoners are still alive. Extreme caution is warranted. Okay.
All right.
So many. Okay. The disgraced Grey Warden Saruth wishes to make good on your judgment, Inquisitor. She has asked for assistance in reaching one of the deeper recesses of the Deep Roads so that her premature calling might serve a greater good. Laudable, but an expedition to the Deep Roads comes with considerable risk. An escort is simple. I could also arrange to note her exact path should you wish to recover her body for any perceived honors.
Let's see what
Cool.
we have.
I kind of wish there was a way to speed these up, because like there's so many to do still, right? Gosh, I hate it. Okay, right. Right. No, they're on decently long ones. So when we come back on tomorrow, we'll have some of those done. We'll take a break. We'll be back sometime tomorrow. Save. So we are now on. Let me check. So that take 5 hours off that. So we have done, as of right now, 62 hours of gameplay. Oh, guys, we're doing so well though. We'll keep this up. We'll try and smash it this week. I do think we like. Again, the worst case scenario, we have like 5 days where we can do 10 hours a day, so we could do like 50 hours if we really needed to. But I don't think we're going to get that to that like bad of a moment. Maybe, hopefully. So I will see you guys soon for more. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys.